What happens when the strongest hero in existence faces a power that doesn't play by the rules of physics, or even existence itself? What happens when reality becomes the enemy? And more importantly, can Superman survive a reality warper stronger than Wanda Maximoff? Most heroes fear death. Superman fears something far worse. A force he can't punch. A threat he can't outrun. A power that, if pushed far enough, could rewrite him out of existence with a single thought. But here's the twist. Superman has faced reality warpers before. Some even more terrifying than Wanda herself. And somehow he's still here. So the real question is, how close has he come to losing? And what exactly keeps him alive in battles where reality bends like glass? Let's begin. Reality warpers don't fight with strength. They fight with possibility. To understand whether Superman can survive them, we need to walk through the most dangerous encounters he's ever faced. Moments where reality itself turned hostile. Encounter 1, Mr. MXYZPTLK, the fifth-dimensional nightmare before Wanda. Before Scarlet Witch ever whispered, "No more mutants," there was Mr. MXYZPTLK, a being whose power dwarfs almost everything in Marvel and DC. He doesn't bend reality. He owns it. With a snap of his fingers, he's turned Superman into a marionette. He's rewritten history. He's ended universes just to make a joke land better. Yet here's the strange part. Superman survives him. Not by strength. Not by speed. But through something far stranger, logic. MXY's power is unlimited, but his behavior is bound by one rule. His own chaotic personality. Superman beats him by outsmarting him, tricking him into saying his name backward, forcing him to reset reality. But take note, if MXY ever fought seriously, Superman wouldn't exist. He survives because MXY lets him survive. This is our first clue. Raw reality warping outclasses raw Kryptonian power. But the story doesn't end here. When MXY once gave the Joker 1% of his power, the universe nearly died screaming. Emperor Joker murdered gods. Reshaped time. Killed Batman every single night for fun. And bent Superman's mind until it shattered. Superman only survived because reality was restored afterward. Not because he won. This moment proves something crucial. If a reality warper unleashes their full power without limits, Superman cannot stop them. But does that mean he can't survive them? Not exactly. Because survival in comic universes is more complicated than strength. Let's keep going. While not a classic reality warper, the anti-life equation corrupted reality itself. It rewrote the minds, wills, and logic of entire civilizations. Superman resisted its full influence longer than almost anyone. Why? Because beneath his muscles and heat vision, Superman carries something no equation, no warp, no rewrite can easily delete. Unshakable identity. His sense of self is so powerful that even cosmic rewriting struggles to erode it. This becomes important later. Then there's the form that breaks the rules. When facing a threat capable of erasing the very story of Superman, the multiverse created cosmic armor Superman, a being built to survive meta-reality attacks. He wasn't stronger than physical beings. He was stronger than narrative collapse. This version of Superman survived a reality-breaking attack by functioning outside the story itself. He was powered by pure plot necessity. By the very will of the multiverse to keep Superman alive. This is why the question becomes complicated. Can normal Superman survive Wanda-level warping? Probably not. But Superman as an idea? The answer is different. Let's examine that. Wanda Maximoff at her strongest, House of M, Life Force Wanda, or Chaos Magic Wanda, can rewrite entire timelines, alter biology, physics, and existence, erase populations, collapse universes, reshape probability itself. Against that, Superman's strength, speed, and durability mean nothing. If Wanda wished it, she could turn him human, turn him into stone, turn him into a memory, or turn him into nothing. But here's the catch: Wanda needs intent. Her power requires emotional charge, focus, and purpose. She breaks reality when she feels enough to break it. Superman survives reality warpers not because he is immune, but because they rarely unleash absolute, calculated malice on him at full force. If Wanda did, he wouldn't survive physically. But there is another layer. The layer no one expects. Superman doesn't survive cosmic threats because he's invincible. He survives because he represents a constant, a universal fixed point, a narrative anchor, a symbol that reality, both in universe and meta, reshapes itself to preserve. Writers, worlds, multiverses, they bend, snap, rebuild, but Superman returns. This is not plot armor. This is archetype armor. Superman is the foundational superhero. Destroying him permanently is like trying to erase the idea of hero itself. Reality warpers can annihilate him in a moment, but the universe will always find a way to rewrite him back. And here's where the question finally becomes answerable. So, can Superman survive a reality warper stronger than Wanda? Physically? No. Reality warpers bypass Kryptonian durability. In a direct clash of power versus power, Superman loses instantly. But conceptually, symbolically, narratively, yes, Superman survives because he is meant to survive. Because even when erased, rewritten, or destroyed, he returns. That is his true superpower. But now the real twist. If Superman were ever pushed beyond all versions, all timelines, all metaphysical layers, is there a form he could evolve into that even the strongest reality warper could not erase? A version of Superman beyond concept, beyond story, beyond existence itself? If you want that exploration, let me know. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into impossible power, hit subscribe because we're just getting started. More mysteries, more battles, more impossibilities. See you in the next one.